Alright, my friends. Over 1 month break in Run and Bun. So yeah. We are starting with the Deathlocke. Like, we are not starting with it, but we will continue the Deathlocke, basically. After 1 month break, over 1 month actually. Right now I'm not sure the break was good or not. I was just needing a break. Around calking every time and stuff like that, especially because I have finished a run before the Deathlocke in Run and Bun, and yeah, it takes a lot of metal energy away for sure. Let's see if this break was good or we are just straight up wiping in the Deathlocke here right now. Yeah, for new people, the biggest change basically in this run is, and that's the biggest change. We have some changes for sure, but the biggest change is if anyone dies in the Deathlocke, basically I have to entirely reset the run, so nothing can die basically. What makes this challenge pretty difficult, of course, but we have also some stuff what is good for us. We can choose the encounters on the route. It is basically a Nuzlocke, but we can still choose the encounter. But that's why it's not a Nuzlocke, it's a Deathlocke basically. Because in Nuzlocke you can't choose the encounter basically. Still everything but not easy. And yeah, we know that the fights in Weather Institute are really dangerous. I have prepped the first 3 fights. Let's hope. The prep is not super bad. The first team is already ready, I think. I will have a small look on the calc before we will start. And yeah, let's have a look for first of all. The question is, do we really need that pre-damage on Electro? Because I was thinking about some small stuff. And I think we don't even need this pre-damage. I just have to basically, and that's the most important thing, we have to bait that Pokemon. I don't even care about something else. So, export. Yeah, let me export my team again and let's have a look again. Likely pre-poison for something later. So I will actually always bait this Pokemon, right? Yeah. I don't think it is necessary to actually pre-damage. Because even if this will Sword Dance, it's completely fine. Right? Yeah. It is actually super fine. So we can full heal my Electrode. We don't need the pre-damage here. Just double checking again. Yeah, we have a guaranteed kill here. And the biggest threat in the first fight is usually Scolipede, but we have a really good play around that Pokemon. And Starmie because of analytic bug basically. We have also really good plays against that Pokemon. I think being full life with Trode is really nice here. Because of the minus death nature, we always bait Scolipede here. Right? Yeah. So there is no reason, because the AI cards with 3 like multi-hitting moves always with 3 hits. So in that case, we will always see the Scolipede either way, and even if this wants to Sword Dance, it's fine. Okay, small check again on my items. We have Walrein with the Citrus Berry. We are pre-poisoned with Center Scorch. Because we need to avoid Hypnose. We will see. And yeah. We should be fine with that. We have the Zoom Lens. Let me check that again. In the calc at least I can see the Zoom Lens. We have the Zoom Lens on Siggy. Yeah, exactly. And we have Psycho Boost, what we need for this fight. Okay. So I think we are Gucci. We are good to go here. My boy is just careful nature, what is good for this fight. Scorch is impish. We have to basically always keep in mind that we need to change natures for each fight. Like, not always, but have to think about that at least. Okay. Now, yeah, let's just actually full heal my throat. So there is no reason to pre-damage. Let's hope I'm not wrong with that. And that is not a mistake. Alright, first grunt. We are ready. It's a short stream. We will still do 3 grunts. The prep will take a bit. The first grunt was already prepped, basically. So we don't need to do anything else outside of just running in now. And there you fucking go. Alright, bright powder. Motherfucker. So, we have the good magical leaf here. The good part is we don't need a damage item here. With my throat, magical leaf always kills, and with that we basically ignore the bright powder. So that is pretty simple. Pretty simple business here. And we should always bait a Scolipede here, no matter what. Even if I'm not pre-damaged. Exactly. Okay. So, the cool part about this is that usually this Pokemon will outspeed everything basically in your team. Okay? Usually this Pokemon will outspeed everything in your team because you have to switch. Chain killing is... have fun with that because the AI will have a clever switch in basically. So it will not switch in a Pokemon what is dead against you. The cool part is Electrode is faster right now. So we have a free chip. And that's why we have Magnet Volt Switch here. Because we don't need a damage boost. We was not needing a damage boost before that. So we can Volt Switch here. We are faster. And this is holding a King's Rock. What is making this Pokemon so fucking scary? So the cool part here right now even is that this can even Sword Dance. It's really good if this happens. If not, we are fine against 5 pin missiles. Even if every one of that will crit. Because it will proc the Citrus Berry at some point. And we will always survive. There's only one problem after that, and that's Starmie. Because it will be Starmie after that. Yeah, there is a pin missile. Was not guaranteed because we was not always showing a kill. So it could technically go for Sword Dance here. That's 3 hits. We are fine. Okay. The cool part now is that we just kill this with a Cellarrock. So we don't need to worry about this Pokemon anymore. A Cellarrock kills here. Let's check out on 105 HP. I will make sure that we have Analytic active. That should be Starmie, always. Starmie is outspeeding and killing us. This is a fast kill. Yeah. And if we calc with the Analytic bug, then it is seeing a kill with a Psychic and with Surf. Okay, we have some pivots for this fight because we don't need that many mons. And it's basically for this Starmie. Because Analytic Starmie is doing so much damage. So what we're gonna do now is we will go to Mug, because Mug can tank every single move from the Starmie. Even on a crit, baiting the same move again. It's really important because we don't want to switch into a random move to Wall Rain. We will try to kill this with a switch move basically. But for that we need to get always the safe switch into Throat. So we'll go to Mug here. And Mug is always safe. This is still a lot of damage, but Mug is always safe. Even on a crit, because we also have a Citrus Berry. And Mug is special defense. Mug is careful nature here as well. Let's see which move this is. There's a Psychic. And that's why I don't want to hard switch into Wall Rain, because that is so much damage. So that was the perfect pivot here right now. Okay. Now, this is always Surf. Now we can switch to Wall Rain. We want to bait Thunderbolt, because Thunderbolt is doing jack shit to Throat. And Wall Rain is consistent baiting only and only Thunderbolts. We go to Wall Rain here. On the surf. Analytic Starmie is fucking scary. For sure. This is always Thunderbolt. We cannot kill this with any other move outside of... we just simply can't kill it. We can kill it with Thunderbolt, to be fair. We don't want that. We don't want to kill this with Thunderbolt. So we will go to Electrode. On the guaranteed Thunderbolt. We could kill this basically with Thunderbolt. But we don't want to do that. Yeah, this is doing jack shit. That's why this is so safe. So we will Volt Switch. On the guaranteed Ice Beam. 4-time resisted to Wall Rain. If this crits, it's fine. If we crit kill this, it's fine because we want to kill this with a switch move. We go back to Wall Rain and do this pivot one more time. There's the Ice Beam, 4-time resisted. Like, thick fat, basically. And yeah, this is again Throat on Thunderbolt, and then we can kill this. And after that, we want to switch to Lycanroc. Lycanroc is showing a slow kill to both mons in the back. And with that, it should always be Breloom then. And we want to bait Breloom first. So we kill this with a switch move. What is Volt Switch here? On 105 HP, we can bait... Yeah, this is guaranteed Mark Punch, what is amazing. That's what we want, basically. That is exactly what we want. There was a chance that this is not going for Mark Punch. If we are full life with Lycanroc, but that's fine for Siggy as well, because Siggy will kill basically Breloom. So we go to Lycanroc here. To bait guaranteed Breloom here now. Because Breloom will see a fast... It's basically slower than me and will see a fast kill with Mark Punch here. Okay. So, this is also Mark Punch. Guaranteed. And Siggy is one of the best counters for Brelooms. Especially without Focus Sash. Because we will just lock this into Mark Punch. Now you will think why I'm holding a lens. Because this is Bright Powder. And the cool part about that is... that we can't miss because it will act before me. Because of the Mark Punch. And with that we will get the accuracy boost. And with that Psyche boost can't miss here. We will always kill this. This needs to Mark Punch always here. There you fucking go. Okay. Psyche boost kills. Good night. Okay. And now the last Pokemon, Quick Claw. Pepega Malama. With Hypnose, by the way. And with the fucking annoying ability. So it can even go on Siggy, because I think it is not seeing a kill right now. Go for Superpower. Because it's a setup move, basically. The AI thinks it's, and it is correct, it's a setup move for the AI here, because of the ability. And right now, Night Slash is not seeing a kill, right? 152. Yeah, and Night Slash is not seeing a kill. So it can technically even go for a Superpower on the switch-in. What is okay? I got basically 2 damage because of the... It's fine. We should maybe heal that up as well, but 2 HP is completely fine. We should be always safe here. Even if this crits, we should be safe. I calc that carefully. There is a Night Slash. Okay. And we should survive the second Night Slash crit. Always. And even if there's Superpower and gets a defensive boost, we always kill with Leech Life. Will look dangerous, but it is not dangerous. Let's hope that I have my calcs right here. Even got the Flame Body here, but It doesn't matter, of course. Citrus Berry procs, but that also will not matter anymore. We'll just kill it. We need something to prevent poison here, hypnosis, sorry. And yeah, because we are not showing a guaranteed kill, it could also not hypnose because of Siggy's burn, basically. But yeah, I think there was a chance that double high roll Night Slash crit kills us, and if we don't hold a Citrus Berry, we can die, basically. So yeah, the Citrus was actually mandatory there. Yeah, that's the first fight. Okay, let me have a look. We need to go back anyways, because we need to basically prep the team, prep the pre-damage and stuff like that. And also maybe change the nature. So you have to go back. Okay. Yeah, we have done every fight here anyway, so we don't need to worry about the trainers, of course. Every trainer was mandatory here. Yeah, we just need to run back, basically. What is okay. The next fight is a bit more scary. We have two Quick Claw mons and both have explosion. Fucking disgusting. Usually you are not worried about that if something dies, because okay, something just died, basically, it's okay. I just used Quick Claw explosion, what is... we can call it unlucky, I guess, but in this challenge I don't want to have that. At least I want to try to play around that. It was not that easy, to be honest. So let's see. Yeah, we need to change some natures here, so I need to be a bit slower. I also know, by the way, that some people are using that code where you can access your team everywhere. I just don't want to use that. I don't like to use stuff like that. Especially because I have to run back anyways if I want to pre-poison and stuff like that. I think I can also do that technically over the script. But yeah, we'll just do it like we should do it basically over the game. In the winning run, basically, I didn't even use the script for that. I used every Pecha Berry basically, what I had, for fucking pre-damage. That was crazy, but yeah. Because over the script you can also pre-damage your steel types. What is legit at the point, like at the moment, where you have wild Celestials. Because a wild Celestial can toxic your steel type. But technically you can also die to Celestial, especially on low level. So just doing it over the script is making it completely free, of course. Yeah, on higher levels it doesn't really matter because you will not die against that Celestial. But yeah, in the mid game you can technically just fuck it up. It's possible. Alright, so that is Aggron time. Aggron time. It is time for my good boy Walrein, what is already in the team. We have Mug, what is also already in the team. I have to check the damage items again. I wrote the damage items, but yeah, I have to be careful with that. And I wrote that down. I'm pretty sure this is possible. But we need to make sure that this is really the case. I need Magical Leaf on my Ludi. And I can't remove stuff like Fake Out. I can technically remove Fake Out, but not Giga Drain, because we will not be able to scale that back. We have also my Monkey. It's Monkey time. Okay, So what we're gonna do here is just black belt my nape. We might need to... we don't need potions. Yeah, we don't need potions. Citrus berry on Warrain. Do we need a damage item on Mug? Yeah, technically yes. We technically want to have the black glasses, right? And I think we have the black glasses if I'm not completely stupid. We should have actually nearly every item outside of the scarf, and I think, if I'm not wrong, the scarf and the life orb. I don't have the sheet open right now, but that's what I remember at least, after 1 month. So yeah, we have the black glasses here right now. With that we kill, right? Let's check. With that we simply kill. Okay. Then we want to have the mega item. Gyarados is also in the team, but that is basically just a safety. I don't want to use that Pokemon, I think. I don't think it is a good idea, because Intimidate can make the baiting a bit scuffed, but maybe we need that. Let's see. Okay, so we will just bring Gyarados. And we will play with a Mega Aggron. I need to change a move on this Pokemon in a second. Let's just do it slowly. And then I have to check, and I'm pretty sure about that. I wrote that down without actually checking in-game. But I'm pretty sure we can scale on Ludi Magical Leaf. And we need that, basically. Remember a move. And there is the Magical Leaf. And we can just, at this point, remove Fake Out, or Energy Ball, or Surf. Because we don't need Surf in this fight, we will just remove Surf. Because I know that I can teach it just back. So I cannot fuck that up. I just can't fuck that up. It's just not possible. Because Surf is just something what we can always teach. So if I miss something right now here, then yeah, that's the problem. Okay, we have that. Then let's check. Yeah, we need to change a move on this Pokemon. I need to remove Body Press. Because Body Press is actually showing a slow kill to something, and I want to have Heat Crash. So we will remove Body Press here. And now we need to pre-poison my Nape. And with that, we should be safe. So we need to basically heal my Nape. We need to pre-poison. We can't pre-sleep, of course, in this gen. It's Gen 8 mechanics. So we need to just heal Nape. Meanwhile, and yeah, let me export my team. Like that, and then we will buy some potions. We might need that. I don't think we need that, but you know. Also, I want to export Mega Aggron in a second. Let's double check some small stuff. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, there are some small fictions here, what we have for sure. We have some small fictions for sure. Let's hope we are not getting that fictions. That is fine, that is just killing. Damage on you with Mega Steelix. Oh, not Mega Steelix. Okay, we just nearly one-shot you. Oh, don't even think it's a good idea, though. I think I just... Yeah, I maybe actually go for a heavy slam into Heat Crash then. I think, because we want to get enough damage. Yeah. Can we die? We can't die. I can also miss the move, that's also a thing. Okay. But we should be fine with that. Okay. I think we can still manip the HP in fight, for one thing. If something goes wrong. If something will miss, for example. Yeah, let's buy some potions, we don't need that many of that. But yeah, just to heal my monkey. Yeah, let's just buy... I don't know if this is even if... Yeah, let's just buy, I don't know, 10 of them. Would be fine with that. And yeah, meanwhile heal my monkey. Fine right now, we don't need to heal. It's monkey time! Okay, it's still fine. I think we was fine with the hyper potion, but whatever. Better safe than sorry, huh? Oops. Sorry, Dad. And there is this next grunt. Good! I'm misclicking! Okay. So just let's just use the super potions. Okay, we are leading with Aggron here. There are some small stuff what can go wrong here for sure. Okay. Like I said, 2 months with Quick Claw and Explosion, so you can't bait both last. That's just not possible. And both of them are actually not that easy to handle, I would say. So, that's also one disgusting Pokemon here, basically. I thought about using Mug here, and Knockoff, and Always Survive a move and stuff like that. I have a better idea. If we will see the back-to-back Focus Band, we might still need to switch to Mug. And that means we will take a bit damage, and that's just bad. We don't want to have that. This is guaranteed Surf. So the cool part here is we can lock this into Surf with Wall Rain. And that's what we are doing. There's the Surf. We will tank that really decent. But we cannot tank that forever. So at some point... Yeah, but we have a Citrus Berry as well, and we need to keep track of the Encore counter. There's a Surf again. Fine. Let's use a Frost Breath here. And now it will do more damage because it will get a Berserker boost. What is fine. It's still locked into Surf. And now we will try to kill it. If Focus Band procs. We have to check our HP after the Citrus proc. And yeah. Let's see. Alright. No focus band. Focus band could be a small problem, but we have a play around that with Mark. But I don't want to actually take damage with Mark. But yeah. In the end, we might need to switch that. This is always now the Ferrothorn, what is basically Quick Claw Explosion. We are showing it here with Power Whip here right now. So this can't boom. This is doing actually a ton of damage to my Aggron. With Power Whip. On the switch in, because we are not Mega Evolved right now. It's decent. So we will still go hard to Aggron and not intimidate us. There is a reason behind that. There is the Power Whip, it's not missing, it's good. That is not nice! And I think I will just straight up go for the Heat Crash now here. 113 HP. On Mega Aggron. We have Filter. Sport that pretty quickly again. We have the Mega Stats. But this can obviously Quick Claw here, but we are not dead to anything, right? So let me remove that and let me get my Mega Aggron in, because my Mega Aggron is not in the card right now here. And we survive every single move here. We have a range to kill this, a really good range. And we don't care about explosion. That much. That should always bait now Umastar. It's even okay if we get one more chip. Okay, that is not Quick Claw. I think we will see this Quick Claw already. That also have Bulldoze, by the way. But because of Filter and Mega Aggron, Bulldoze is doing jack shit. So we are getting Iron Barbs damage, and with that, I think we are betting guaranteed Omastar. I removed, for that situation as well, Body Press. Because Omastar will see a fast kill now. It's 1 point faster than me. And if for some reason I don't have the HP what we need for show a fast kill, I think we still bait Omastar if I don't have Body Press. Because Body Press would show a slow kill. So this is really good. And I think this is just random between Surf and Earth Power here. Because of Filter, yeah, there's like so many overlapping roles. We are fine with everything. There is a chance even for Rain Dance. Because not every single roll is seeing a kill. And even that is fine. I think. Yeah. Maybe I should pre-damage Ludi a bit. Maybe that was a mistake. No. We are, there are like one, okay, there are 2 rolls with Freeze Dry, okay. So, I have a backup plan for that if this happens now. I'm faster and I will just kill this with a Magical Leaf. That's the reason why we need Magical Leaf, basically, because this is Bright Powder. This will bait Walrein for a slow kill. And Freeze Dry is not seeing a kill with every single roll. So it can curse. If this happens, my Monkey is not killing that anymore. And I basically need to lock this into a move. But it's fine, we will be able to do that. So we will just Magical Leaf here, we don't need to fake out. Yeah, and this should always be Walrein for a slow kill now. Yeah, with that we bait Aguilar's, what is the last explosion one. I think I should maybe pre-damage a bit more, but there is always the problem, that's why this is not entirely consistent. If Omastar uses Rain Dance, I also have Rain Dish. Yeah, Would be better if we would have Swift Swim, of course, in that case, because just getting heal is bad for pre-damage as well anyways. So yeah, now we will just go to my monkey on the hopefully freeze dry. 2 rolls are not seeing a kill, so this can maybe curse here. And I have a small prayer around that if this happens. Let's see. Nice. We have pre-poison, so we can't get freezed here. There's a 10% chance to get freezed here. We don't even need to fake out here, we just close combat. Usually you want to fake out into close combat, but we don't want to waste time here. So Klabushki, War Rain with a close combat. If this would be cursed, we can't kill this anymore. This is also lefties, so yeah. Okay, and now with that we have Aguilar's and this can't boom. And because my mug is full life, we are walling this. The best what it can do basically is nothing. This Aggie is actually doing dog shit damage against Alola Mug. The highest damage here is low kick with a 19%. So yeah, and knockoff just one shots. We just hard switch, this is psychic. Alright, that should be it. We are faster, but we know quick lock can proc. But it will not proc if it doesn't matter, so. Alright. Grunt number 2. I have one more grunt planned. That should be hopefully easy. At least I think it is easy. And I need to change the nature here, so we need to actually run back. Nah, I thought maybe we can just stay here. I need to change the nature here for sure. I think even more than one nature. War Rain is so fucking useful, by the way. Especially with GMO stats. And we have also Thick Fat. We can't decide the abilities. So that is still random. Thick Fat War Rain is really fucking useful in random 1. It's not useless, it's really useful. Oh dude, this sound. Let's speed that up. Okay, yeah, like I said, I have one more grunt planned now. It was planned as a short stream anyways. And then we will have a double battle with grunts and then the boss fight in the next stream. And then we scale. Then we have the fucking rival fight, what we have to do Deathless. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so, this fight should be Gucci. We want to change the nature from 1 Pokemon, 2 mons actually. Let's do it slowly. Okay, so we want to have my Hemi. That is only a grunt with 4 mons. And this is pretty straightforward if I'm not missing anything. We have you, and then we only need a seismic thing, and that's it. I think I can bring still Aggron, and this is just a backup. I think we can just 1 versus 1 the mons anyways, but yeah, we have the slots, so we will just bring something here. Because why not? And now we want to have the Jolly nature on Hemi. That is important, Jolly. And we want to change the nature on Walrein, and that is Modest this time instead of Corn. Okay. Now we are going with a citrus berry on you, with a citrus berry on you, with a citrus berry on you. We will just give you the mega item, even I don't think we will use you. And then we want to have the soft sand. And Nape will just get, I think, citrus berry as well. Plan is to just kill something with Mark Punch. We check everything again. This fight is pretty straightforward, but I don't want to make mistakes, so let's just check the ranges again. Also check that we are not dead to this asshole. We are fine. Yeah, we outspeed now. Dark Pulse. Yeah, Dark Pulse. Last kill. We always survive. Double crit, we have citrus. Mark Punch kills you. Fine if this gets knocked off, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. I think actually going with Nape without item is even better here. Not because we want to save the item. I mean, we don't fucking care about that, but just because knockoff is doing less damage. Because we are switching into knockoff, basically. Okay. Could be Gucci. Last fight for this short stream. For the next stream. We will not take a 1 month break again. I can promise. I'm not saying I will just stream it tomorrow. But we will not take that big breaks anymore, okay? So I will play Run and Bun again now. Meanwhile, for sure. And I want to progress a bit. But yeah, the break was cool, for sure. Get fresh energy again for the Deathlocke. And I also, by the way, small spoiler, want to do a penguin run at some point. A regular penguin run. That's just for my personal pleasure. Because obviously I have the Hall of Fame already. I have the victory with Torterra. I want to have that victory with Penguin as well. People are always saying, even if most of the people are saying all starters are good, blah blah blah. Sorry, I have to say blah 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 because I think that especially Torterra is outclassing them. But yeah, that's just my opinion, okay? I want to see how much work Penguin can do for the entire run, not only for one section. They have different jobs, of course. And how hard to beat the game is actually with a Penguin. And we have to also keep in mind that I was... I would not say... Like, the run, we got really good encounters. We got a crack box. We still need to play the game. So I don't want to say that was just... The reason was just because we got a good box. Because you still need to play the game, obviously. But yeah, I want to see how it looks if you get a really mid-box, bad box, how much you struggle. And yeah, at least I will not have any problems with my mental break because I got the victory already, you know? It's just bonus. It's just fucking bonus. Okay, Hemi, Citrus Berry. Walrein with Modest Nature. Aggron is just backup, basically. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Last fight. Then you can already see the double battle, and then we will have the last fight here in the Weather Institute. And then we will get the most important item in the game, or one of the best items in the game. We will always take that fucking cast form because of that item. Porygon Z-Lead with download and with a Choppleberry. So one-shotting that with a fighting move is nearly impossible, I think. And even it gets a special attack download here. What is okay? We are faster because of the jolly nature. That's why I made myself faster. And Flare Blitz is always a 2-shot. This needs to Dark Pulse on me because we basically resist the stab move here. Okay, that works. Thankfully, it doesn't really matter that we crit killed here, because that's a good part about this line. We have a speed tie even after the jolly nature. We have a speed tie with Hexorus. And AI sees speed tie as being faster. That means this is always Hexorus for exactly Aqua Tail, because it sees a fast kill with Aqua Tail here. Even from full life. There you fucking go. Okay. So, this ability is a bit annoying, but thankfully it will not matter. So this is Water Gem boosted Aqua Tail now. We'll go here to Wall Rain, and Wall Rain just fucking one-shots this. Frost Breath is actually a really strong move. We cannot die to double crit here. This is Aqua Tail into dual chop. And because AI sees that I have a slow kill, it cannot Dragon Dance here. Dragon Dance would be cool, actually. But yeah, Frost Breath will always kill this. Let me just double check. Modest Nature was... yeah, Frost Breath, because it will always crit, basically. And with that, we have, I think, I would say, the base power from Ice Beam here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Frost Breath will always kill. And good night. Yeah, there's a dual chop. He was fine against a double crit, by the way, here. And now we kill this, and Citrus procs. Because the Citrus was not proccing like we saw. But now, because we killed this Hexorus, Citrus will proc. And with that, we are also out of danger against this Weavile. What is the next Pokemon? Because this will not pursued. Being pursued trapped against this asshole is really ugly. So this is in our focus Weavile. With a Dark Gem. And that's why we are not holding anything on my Infernape. The cool part about Infernape here is, about our Monkey, is that it can hard switch to any move. Even to Psycho Cut. Even to Psycho Cut crit, basically. And we have a move on my Monkey, what will always kill this. So it's just highest damage, it will go for knockoff, even we don't hold the item, it's just highest damage. But yeah, there's a Dark Gem boosted knockoff, and if we hold the item, we will just lose the item anyways, first of all. And second of all, it will just do more damage for no reason. So, why? There's no fucking reason. This is in our focus, so we can't fake out here, that Mark Punch just straight up kills. So good night. Wow! And that is a Slowbro with the annoying item and the annoying ability. Slowbro Gala with Quick Draw, Quick Claw. We have the perfect counter here, and that is Seismitoad. Even if we get a burn, we always kill this with a Soft Sand boosted Earth Power, and we never die to double crit. This is probably Scald, just straight up. Yeah. And we never die to double crit into burn into... No? I think you understand me. And it also needs to proc the shit, but yeah, it's quick. It's not proccing it. I think it's a 40% chance actually. You suck, Slowbro. Or whatever. Alright, that's it. That was a good stream. A good warm-up again for Run and Bun. So the answer is, it was a good break, I would say. We're not rusty. And it was good for the mental break. So thank you for watching. In the next stream, we will have 2 more fights at least. Not sure I will prep a rival fight already. But at least there's 2 fights in the Weather Institute. And then we will get the cast form, the best Pokemon in the game, basically. Yeah, but with the most important item, of course. Take care, see you guys, and have a good day.